Hey everybody, it's Ken, Ray,
From
Two
Drunk Brothers Garage.
Today we're going to be working on the plow truck.
09 Chevy Silverado, 3/4 ton.
6-liter work truck package. You guys have seen it on the channel. We've done plow upgrades. We've done some other stuff on it. But it's the driver's side bank. Been throwing lean codes. It's got a exhaust manifold
leak.
bolt that's broke off in the head. Burn out the gasket. It's actually quite loud. We'll run it and let you guys hear that. But we're gonna change this, pull that manifold off, hopefully back that bolt out. We got a bolt kit, we got a new manifold gasket, get that put back together, and hopefully we'll stop throwing those engine codes. It's been running pretty rough.
And make it stop sounding like a diesel.
Yeah, it's not quite that bad, but pretty bad. But anyhow, we'll take you along today and show you this adventure.
So our little project today is working on this intake manifold. I sprayed it last night with PB Blaster, but you can hear the ticking. Got a bolt back here, kind of hard to see. That broke off. And we're gonna get that, take that off and replace the gasket, and hopefully we can get the mold out of the head and get rid of the, and it won't set the engine check light off, hopefully.
Little smoke coming up there from Kenny. Sprayed those when he got home last night. We just moved the plow truck over to the longer bay, so we got some room. It's been throwing check engine lights, saying exhaust leak and
Probably should check that,
stuff like that.
see what it's actually saying.
But that's going to be our project for today. So we got check engine light. It's been coming on. Kenny's going to grab the code reader, and it ain't going to show up on the screen, folks, but it says auto link in process.
Yeah, it's thinking. Fuel trim system lean bank 2. Oh, there's multiple.
It says there's 7 on there.
Yeah, I gotta remember how to.
We've been getting that lean bank, and I believe it's because that exhaust leak is just making that bank on that side run lean. There's a fuel system.
Oh.
Trim system lean.
Yeah. Bank
lean
2.
bank 2. I think those are just stored in there because they're a bunch of the same. 171, 174.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna erase these codes.
We'll go ahead and erase them. We'll do the erase was successful. We're gonna go ahead and get that manifold gasket replaced, and hopefully it stops throwing those codes on this bank. We're gonna start, we're gonna go down, we're gonna jack this up a little bit and try to get the exhaust pipe off the manifold there. Hopefully sprayed those with some PB Blaster. Hopefully we can break those loose. And then I don't know if that dust shield's gotta come off of that manifold first, but then we'll start trying to break these bolts out. Of course, the very back one is the one that's broke off in the head, and that's where our main leak is coming from, and I believe the gasket is just burnt out back there. But we're gonna jack the front up, get a jack stand underneath there, I'll slide underneath there and try to get those 2 bolts out of that flange. Hopefully that'll come out, and then we'll just start disassembling.
And hopefully those don't break. We have to go get some new ones.
And now that Kenny said that, he done did jinxed us. But
nah, they'll probably come right out.
yeah, because I didn't buy those bolts.
Yeah, but those are usually probably pretty common.
And we do have the new gaskets, Fel Pro set. They're $32 at the local O'Reilly's, and got the manifold bolt kit. We only need 1 gasket, of course, but that's all right. They come in a kit, so that's what we get. But it's Fel Pro MS 92467 and ES 75120. I believe that is also a Fel Pro number. Yep, Fel Pro. So we got 3 flange bolts down here. Let's see. The O2 sensors, of course, right there in the way of that back one. But Kenny's getting just let's try just a ratchet with a, I need a deep well because I got a lot of studs showing.
Ooh, brother.
I need a deep well 15.
Okay. I hope you have to drive stuff. That's one thing I need to buy is
Deep well 1/2 inch drive.
yeah. I do have some standard, but I don't have no metric.
I think I might have a leak on the front differential seal where the pinion goes in.
So there's a 15mm deep well.
Got a deep well. We're working with a long extension, so that might be my problem. We're gonna put a cheater bar on here, see if we can cheat this loose.
Well, here's an update. Got that one up behind the O2 sensor, kind of hard to see, is being stubborn. Got that one there is
Loose.
broke loose, and then that one down there is broken right off because somebody decided to tighten it instead of loosen it. And I don't know who did that, Kenny. But
Sure, I'll take the blame for it.
There's what I did, and that was me. But so yeah, now we just compounded the problem. But we got some PB blaster up there soaking on that one. Gonna try to hit it here in a second. Okay, we got the one broken off back here by the O2 sensor. I'm gonna try to break it loose for you guys.
Is that thing dying?
There she goes. This is hard, folks, when you're trying to film and do it all one-handed. Here we go. That one's off. There's that bolt off. Now I'm going to come to this last one right here. Kenny can maybe reach in and grab the gun.
Oh, let me get my arm from underneath me.
It's not on yet. It's not. There it goes. Try that now. There she goes. I think. Let me get up in there and look.
Is it off?
Nope, not off yet. I guess we weren't quite on there yet. Push the gun towards me. There you go. Go ahead.
Why does it keep slipping off?
No, it's on. Oh, no, it's not. Go ahead.
The thing keeps slipping out of the... It's walking out of the end of the...
Okay, that one's off too. All right. That is broke loose.
That was kind of a pain in the ass.
That was kind of a pain in the ass.
We don't have to drop the other side down, do we?
No, I don't think so. We don't have to do anything on that side. So
I know, but are we gonna Oh yeah, we're just gotta be able to get the exhaust manifold off.
Yeah, now we're gonna drop this on the ground and go up and do the exhaust manifold, and now we gotta fix that broken bolt in there too.
Hopefully it won't be too bad.
Lovely joy.
So we're gonna go ahead and pull the coil wires off. They all just drop down. That'll get them out of the way, and then we're gonna start on those manifold bolts. And these should, well,
I'd be careful with the ones on the bottom,
famous last words.
because you don't want to have to go buy new ones because you broke it off on the spark plug. I would try to get these loose first.
Yeah.
Try to twist it, Ray.
Well, there's not a whole lot of, there's not a whole lot of movement to twist it with. Oh, there you go. I got this one.
I was gonna grab our stool.
There's one off. And maybe we just need to loosen them like so and get them out of the way.
Hopefully they,
Kenny went to go grab me a booster chair. So we got a super duper handmade there. Two drunk brothers.
I want to redo that.
Yeah, we need something a little bit better. But this has come in handy. We use it all the time.
These definitely haven't had any no-lots on them.
Yeah, they.
Well, I wonder how long it has been since this has had a spark plug change.
I'm gonna say never. We got about 130 on this. We did have a 100,000 mile service on it when it was a work truck. So I don't know. I would have to go talk to the dealer that did it to find out if it had plugs done then. I can't remember if that's part of the 100,000 mile warranty, not warranty service, just the 100,000 mile recommended.
So what size do you think those are? You think those ain't 15 millimeter?
No, I'm gonna say they're 13 millimeter, right down in there, just above that spark
You
plug.
want a shorty or you want a...
Yeah, let's go with a short and yeah, let's go with a short.
Where's that ratchet and stuff at, Ray?
Right
Use
here.
That ratchet.
We'll use a 1/2-inch ratchet.
Oh, I can. Since we're not.
You can
we
use.
don't need feet, well, I can go with the bigger, the 1/2-inch drive stuff.
Yeah, and I think looking at this, there's no hidden bolts. I don't think they're just
No, there should be just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, there's only 4 on there.
Yeah, so hopefully this isn't gonna be that bad, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, there's 6, and the back one back there is missing. There's one there. There's 2 down in there. So hopefully these will come right out. Kenny tested the new bolts. They're 12 millimeter, folks, on these on these manifold bolts. So I'm gonna let Kenny hold that. I'm gonna try to get this first one in here. We got just a little shorty extension, and if I can get this.
Watch, those ain't 12 millimeter. Those are.
Don't say that.
They might be bigger.
Well,
You never know.
It might be because.
It don't help the spark plug wires in the way.
Let me go back to this one here. Well, it sure doesn't feel like it's wanting to go on, and I don't know.
I think you're being hindered by the spark plug wire. And
I just want to see if they're 12. Okay, well that's discerning
it
because
might be a 13.
you would think that those are supposed to be
You would think.
OEM replacements, so you would think that they would.
But sometimes they make the heads.
There we go, 13.
Oh.
Well, that one just snapped off, folks.
Oh.
That's 2 that we got to do in the head now.
Do we want to try that air gun thing I have?
Well, I mean, I don't think I didn't push really hard down on that, so it's not like
You're not getting on the straight angle. That one might, the spark plug wire might have to come out. There you go. Now you're on it. Just quick spray more PB Blaster on them.
Maybe. I was slipping off my stool.
You're about to slip off the bolt there.
Okay, that one's now I'm jammed down between the steering rod. There we go. Let's try this one back here.
There's some light up here so you can see too. You're hitting the steering knuckle.
Yeah, I know. Okay. We're gonna work on these guys, and we'll bring you back in once we get them broken loose or broken off.
Right.
Like this guy. So that's 2 in that head. I was able to get some of them broke loose with the
Breaker bar.
So now let's see if I can continue them with the
ratchet
with the little shorty on it. It's the angle of the dangle between the steering rod and everything is really, we're lacking for room.
Can you not get it on with just the ratchet?
I don't,
well, I
don't know because the head of the ratchet pushes up. Let me try it. And man, I thought okay, that one I got. So we got some of them, folks. They're not hard to get at.
It's just they're tight.
Yeah, they're just
from years of being basically welded on.
Plus, we think, I don't know if these are aluminum heads on this 6-liter or cast heads. I think it's a cast. Aluminum. I think it's a cast block.
And aluminum heads.
Aluminum heads. So we got.
I thought all that newer LSs had aluminum heads on them, regardless if it was a cast block or not.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't have the answer to it.
I know somebody would know.
Yeah, probably my son would know.
That or, well, your son should know, but Alan would know.
Alan's our nephew.
Yeah, Alan's our nephew. He's been building a few 6-liters to put in little hot rod trucks, and he's had them pour down. And
I keep telling him to build one for this, but then I lose my functionality of a plow truck and my elbow stick.
All we gotta do to this is add a freaking turbo to it. I'd rather put a supercharger on it than a turbo, but
supercharged plow truck, guys.
Put a Whipple supercharger on this. Get rid of all this crap here and have a supercharger up here. We could go from 300 horsepower to probably 600 horsepower.
There we go, guys. We got one out. We're gonna pull the rest out, and we'll show you when we're done.
Okay, we're on the last bolt, and we got it loose. Ray's just getting it done, getting her out. Hopefully this will come off here no problem.
It's already loose.
Yeah, the manifold wiggles.
It wiggles and it walks.
And it jiggles and it talks.
Yeah.
But she's she broke apart from the head, so hopefully you don't have to pull the spark plugs off to get that thing off there.
Yeah, we didn't. Hopefully, this folks is gonna be the easy part. The hard part is gonna be finding out how, if we got enough stud left in the head to get the 2 broken ones out. The original broken one and this forward one that I just broke.
Yeah. And then getting the for the exhaust pipe, that one out.
On the exhaust manifold.
Yeah.
Right. So here we are, we're loose.
And so what I might need, it's gonna be, this might be a two-man job. I might have to go down and pull the pipe out of the two studs that are in the exhaust pipe while you pull up on the manifold, because they're hanging up on the stud in the flange.
Right.
And if this has got an exhaust donut in there, I didn't buy an exhaust donut, so we gotta be careful not to damage it.
That, or it can run down to Napa.
Right, which is where we probably will end up going anyhow. So let's see.
Because we're gonna have to get a.
Hey, there's a lot of stud bolts sticking out of both of them.
Sweet. Hopefully, a pair.
Hopefully a pair of vice grips will break those loose for us. That would really, really, really make my day.
And it does look like it's aluminum head.
It is aluminum head.
Because it looks like.
Oh, there, she just come out. Look at that. Folks, I just had to get the angle of the dingle right, and now I gotta feed
The spark plug wires.
spark plug wires through.
That's the one thing I like about the LS's. The spark plug wires are only about 6 to 8 inches long, and you know they go right from the coil down to the spark plug that lines up with it. You don't have to sit there and worry about the distributor.
Okay.
A lot of people might disagree with me, but
Is this gonna come out through the top, or are we gonna have to take it down through the bottom? Because
you're caught right here. There we go.
the flange isn't through yet. There we go.
Hopefully,
And there's our broken bolt.
and we got a little left there. We might be able to get that out. Maybe if we heat it up, we might be able to turn that out of there.
Yeah, and then we'll have to run down to Napa and get an exhaust stud. And it doesn't look like a donut on this. Maybe just a gasket.
So we'll get that gasket out of the way. That's where the end was burnt out.
Yeah, it actually wasn't as burnt out as I thought it was, but it was definitely
Loose and
loose. And
letting gases by it.
so hopefully that solves our, looks like maybe a little bit on that one too. Stainless steel, I don't know, maybe we can reuse these.
I wouldn't. You got the new ones.
Yeah.
Put them on.
New ones are, yep. All right, well, the next trick is I'm gonna hit those with PB Blaster, and then we're gonna grab a pair of vice grips and try wiggling those out, and we'll bring you back in here in a second. I think we got lucky, folks. I think on this front one. I think it might actually be turning for us. Oh. Uh-oh.
Might need to tighten it up a little bit more.
Might need to tighten it up a little more.
That don't sound very tight.
Yeah, why did it go away from me all of a sudden? Oh, maybe I got too excited, folks. I was thinking I got it, but I'm thinking now. Well, now I don't know. I don't know. It feels.
It looks like it's turning.
Yeah. Feels and it looks like it's turning.
I mean, you got that tight, so... Oh, I just started zooming somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, she's spinning. I can see the threads moving now. Well, this
There's a wind.
This is a wind, but this is also the one that I just broke off in here.
This is not
The back one back.
the back one that's been
That's way down
way
in there.
down in here.
Wish I had a little better light to see it, but
But this one has, yeah, this one is definitely loosened.
thank goodness.
One down, 2 to go.
2 to go.
Well, one more in the head and one in the exhaust manifold.
One in the exhaust. But the good thing with that one is we can put some heat on that one and
Yeah. We'll bring you back in as soon as we get this out.
all right, we got the one that Ray broke off by accident.
One down.
One down.
Now to go try to get the back one.
And it's back in there a ways. I don't know if you can see that way back there.
It's this guy right
Yep. Right there where his
there.
fingers. Let me zoom in on the camera.
Right there. I don't know. There it is.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna get in there with a pair of vice grips and see if I can get that one broke loose. Let's see.
We'll bring you back at it if we get it.
Yeah, couldn't get that one backed out with the,
Vice grips.
so we ran a 13 millimeter nut on there, and now I'm gonna grab the welder. We're gonna put a little tack weld in the end of that nut, and hopefully it'll back right out. That's our hope anyhow. So we're gonna get set up, do that, and we'll bring you along when we do that.
Okay, everyone, we got the welder set up, and I'm about ready to fall on my ass, tripping over the jack. But
Well, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm just gonna have to get down in there and
Yep.
line it up
I
and
don't-
shut my eyes and go.
Yeah, we're gonna. Hopefully, he can line us up. It's gonna be hard to kind of video this. We don't know if we're gonna be even grounded. I don't know.
I'm hitting it.
Okay,
Let me try this again here.
just make sure you're getting into the
Yeah,
end of the nut.
here it goes.
Okay. Don't forget you got that rag down there. You don't want to catch it on fire. Like I think. Yep, the rag's on fire, brother. Grab the rag. Oh, there she goes.
Flag's out. Flag's out.
Did you get enough on the end of the?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Well, can you get the light down in there and see? Because you almost need to get it so it gets red hot. All the videos I've watched.
All right, give me that back.
Grab that rag out of there so you're not. Can you reach it?
He doesn't want me to burn the truck down, folks.
No, I don't. Hit her again.
Okay, let's see how that does.
We're gonna have kind of a messed up video.
We're always messed up. Hey, if it works, right?
I don't know if you can.
I hope I didn't mess up
Nah. Oh, the head of the.
the head of the. Okay, the head of the.
Bolt.
So maybe open end 13 millimeter.
Okay.
Try that real quick. Kenny's gonna go grab a open end 13 millimeter.
Don't know that that's 13 millimeter. Where's that other? There was another right here. That may not be 13 millimeter.
That's what I have the socket on.
Oh, that's right.
Can't teach them anything, folks. Can't teach them anything.
Nope. You got a ratchet in it.
Yeah, but the ratchet end I don't think is going to work because I couldn't get the socket on.
Yeah.
I also have a freaking spot on my vision now, so that's fun.
It'll go away eventually.
And
So you want to turn it towards the front of the vehicle.
yeah, I don't think no, I want to pull it towards the front of the vehicle. Yes.
Yes.
I don't think that.
The socket or the
I don't think we
weld.
took. Yeah. I don't think my weld took. But let's try it. Maybe.
Oh, I think it did, brother. Sorry for the weak.
I'm getting a little something, folks. Well, I'll be dipped. We're gonna put the burn rag down there because I just envisioned dropping that
Oh yeah, back into the exhaust pipe.
back in the exhaust pipe, and then you know what we would have? We'd have a nice rattle for the rest of the time we had the truck.
Nah, we might be able to fish it out with a magnet.
Maybe. Huh? So, this goes to show you, maybe sometimes, I see a piece of a wire feed wire over a portion of the nut here, and that's probably what was keeping
The socket going
the
on.
socket from going on, because I'm also having a problem getting a wrench on that particular spot.
But we'll get this out and we'll bring you back. It looks like it's turning.
It is turning in the block. Either that or I'm just loosening the nut off the stud.
Hopefully not. Hopefully it the spot weld held, but we'll bring you back when we get it out.
It's coming.
Okay, the weld didn't hold, and the stud is still there. We'll have to do that again. I just went to go over to my toolbox, and something moved and it scared me. And I got a little brown bunny in my shop that I didn't know that I had.
We've seen some
Dropping over there by that great cabinet over there. I'm like, that's a pretty big rat turds. But they're actually bunny turds. And this dude, when the door was open, I guess I need to try to catch them now and get them out of here.
So third time's the charm. Took a bigger nut, slid it all the way over the stud, and then hit it right at the end of the nut, welded it up, and I think we got it. I think it's coming out now. It's just coming out a quarter turn at a time, and that's how we live our life, right?
Yep.
Oh wait, that might be quarter mile at a time. I wish we lived at quarter mile at a time. It would be fun to have a little drag play car.
Yep.
Maybe one day. Like to do one of those drag and drive events like Sick Week or Drag Week or something like that, but nothing so freaking serious, right? I mean, nothing super built or anything. It'd be fun.
But we'll get this out, and then we got to get the one out on the exhaust manifold, which is broke off. Then we'll have to go get a new stud for that.
We got Bunny in a dog carrier. got him a little bit of carrots and a little bit of lettuce. So Kenny's ding dong
my alarm
dash
is
is
going off.
going off.
Oh, because I'm usually at work on a Saturday, but my other co-supervisor is on vacation, so I work Monday through Friday this week, and so I get the weekend off for once.
But we got Bunny in the dog kennel with some food and water, so
And we'll figure out what to do with her.
yeah, or him
Him or her.
bugs.
But we'll get back to you after we get this out, and we'll work on the other one.
Ken's getting the last little bit. We got rid of we just got a pair of channel locks down in there now. The nut has held.
I just can't believe I can't grab a hold of it with my fingers and turn it because it's almost out.
Yeah, it's just that last little bit.
And it's hard to...
It's just a weird position. You're over the freaking truck. You're standing on a shaky OSHA not approved stool. We're just backyard mechanicing, folks. But like we were just saying, a little bit of self-satisfaction in this because we were able to get it out without having to take it in and have somebody else do it for us. So,
and pay $1,000.
well, whatever it would have been. But well, we'll show you guys when we're done. Success.
Got the top part attacked, but none of them. But we got lucky that it stayed on there.
Yeah, third time's charm. But there we go.
Yep, we had to go with a little bit bigger nut than the ones that actually... We had some nuts that actually went right on there.
So those are all out. Now we got to work on that exhaust manifold. We're going to do that now. Did notice the new bolts
Do not have a taper.
don't have a tapered end, so I don't know if that's going to bite us.
But they
And
got
I should-
Loctite all over them.
They do have Loctite all over them. I should go down and run one of those in and make sure that they're going to
Here, give me one.
fit. Because the head is a 12 millimeter on those, and the stock ones were 13. So
Let's see what's the closest one here. I don't want to be by that one. I'll do this one here. I think that's a hole. Is there not a hole right there? Yeah. The hell? There it goes. The spark plug is definitely in the way.
but it threads in there.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's going in.
All right, we're going to be good. All right, now it's on to getting that one out, which should be a lot easier because it's out of the truck. Well, we got that nut. We're just going to try filling that right up with some weld and then backing that stud out of there. It's not a whole lot left in there. We just got to get it popped out. Ready?
Yep. Oh! All right. Oh, you melted the hell out of the nut.
Well, if it backs off, then what do we care, right?
So I want to go this way around,
I
right?
believe so.
Wow.
Let me go get the bigger. Oh, we don't have the 460s here, do we?
Yeah, we do. No, it's turning. Oh.
I didn't get her welded down in there good. Well, number 2. Let's try this. Well, second time. I got it nice and hot. I got it filled up. I just don't know if I attached it to the stud at all. But it was just glowing red, so let's see. Want to get a wrench to put on this?
I don't know. The thing's messed up pretty bad.
Open end should get on it, like 3/4. I'll go get it.
Nope.
Broke off again.
Broke off again. Just not making good contact. Oh. No?
No, they're studs.
Yeah, I know, but there's
It's
a
got
flat spot.
It's a flat
dead
spot. It's
ends.
got to come out this way. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're doing it the right way.
That's got to go on.
You want me to try one more of those? Third time's a charm?
We can. I don't know if I have another one of those.
Third one welded on.
Don't want to grab the end of that one because that sucker's hot right now. Wow. Wow. I don't think.
Go back the other way.
No, the nut broke, I think. Yep. Wow. What the frick?
And this one is one that I did all my lonesome. All right.
I guess we're going to have to drill these suckers out.
Yeah, get a little tiny.
I actually have some left-handed drills bits.
Well, let's try them.
So we're trying to use a left-hand drill bit on this to drill this out, but I can't say if we're it's going in a little bit, but it's hard to tell. Welding the nut on there is not working.
Worst case scenario, maybe we can get a hole deep enough where we can take a small
Bolt and weld it in, and then try backing the bolt out.
Yeah.
But we'll bring you guys along once we get closer. So this was the 5th time it broke off. We just decided that we're going to go get a new manifold.
We're going to do a parts run to O'Reilly, grab a new manifold, and get this back together.
Okay, so there's the new manifold from, we just went Napa around the corner. And it comes with new studs,
Bolts
new nuts,
and
and a new
gasket.
crush gasket.
That goes on the tailpipe.
Yep, on the exhaust pipe. But so we're gonna get this installed up in there.
Think we should put the studs in it first?
We should probably run the studs in it first. Yep.
I don't think we'll need to tighten these anymore.
No,
Because
no.
they'll probably tighten up.
Yeah, they'll tighten up once you throw the nuts on.
Yep.
So it was 122 after taxes. So
Yep.
That's all right. It's better than sitting there and fighting with this. Like I said, we wasted a couple hours, and I'm just we'll keep that and maybe
One day,
but we're going to get set up and get this in here and put it back together. So new gasket lines up, all the bolt holes line up. We're going to, because they have these notched like this, we're going to go ahead and get the manifold down in there. We're going to put front bolt and back bolt in, and then hopefully we can
Drop that
then
down.
slide that, drop that down in there over the
Bolts.
bolts. That's what we're going to try. That's what we're going to do.
Okay, Ray's gonna try to get this slid down in here.
I got to kind of remember how I dropped it down past the...
Spark plugs. Well, the one bolt was missing, remember?
Maybe that might be...
It was that bolt.
Because I got to get it down past the steering
Yep.
armature here.
And the spark plugs.
Okay, she dropped down there now. And I got to... Yeah, well...
Oh, you know what I just noticed?
What?
That does not have. You're not gonna be able to. Oh, you're gonna have to pull the wires through the holes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but what did you notice?
I was just thinking that. Never mind. It's the same way on the old one. I didn't realize.
Yeah, now that I got it resting down here, I got to see if I can get these wires up through the holes that they're going to go through. That one's through. This one's through. And I think that last one just comes around the end. Okay.
Not sure.
Now those are set up. Now I'm going to grab one bolt
How am I gonna?
and try to pull this up.
I don't. You still got to get the bolts in the exhaust too. You got to line those two bolts up.
Well, really,
I think.
that'll take care of itself if we get the...
Kind of hard to hold this and help you hold.
No, I know. We got... Hand me the light, please. I just want to see how...
How close you are.
Yeah, or how far off I am. I got to get down. I got to drop that way down.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna.
We'll get...
We'll get this in place before, and then we'll drop the gasket in one. But all right, so we got the manifold in there. We got the front bolt and the back bolt started. So now Ray will drop the gasket in, and then we'll get the other bolts.
And sometimes you just gotta lay it down across the top of the vehicle.
Yeah, because he's laying over across the top of the motor here.
Let's see if I can get that to drop down. Okay, now I'm gonna run this middle bolt in. Actually, there's two middle bolts here. Get that through the... That one's through the gasket already.
Uh-oh. You might have to jiggle the... Might just have to jiggle the manifold a little bit to get it to start.
get the socket. And I'm just gonna get them all in a couple turns loose. There we go. Another bolt, Ken.
Yep. Want them all?
No, just put them right there. Perfect. Get this guy. Ooh, these spark plugs are right in the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you know what, folks? I shouldn't say that. This actually isn't bad.
Could be worse.
We've worked on much worse
Yes.
located stuff before. So, 1, 2,
You should
three,
have one right there by
4.
your hand.
Yeah.
I can't get the light to go right.
Get it down in the proper angle of the dangle. That one's going right in. Nice and finger. Loose, tight, whatever you want to do it. And then last one
Goes right there.
goes back here. Right through. It went right through.
And we had to pull the exhaust studs out of the manifold because we couldn't get it to go down past the steering column and stuff. So we'll have to put those in from the bottom.
But shouldn't be that big of a deal.
No.
All right, that one's in. All 6 of them are started. Now I'm gonna grab.
You want this ratchet? This
Yep.
power ratchet and just zip them up?
Sure. Yeah. If I can get the power ratchet in there.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. That's pretty tight.
I'm not gonna go real tight with them. I'm just gonna.
We'll have to figure
run
out
them
what
all.
the torque rating is on them. Kind of hard to see down there. There's not a lot of room to get the camera in there to
Uh-oh.
look.
Where's the changer direction?
It's on the top of the head.
Oh, dang it.
Did it do lock?
How do I lock?
Oh, there's the button right there. See the black button right there? Right there. Yeah.
I don't know how to run the tools, guys.
And one on the back.
And of course, this isn't gonna work.
Will the shorty fit on there?
I don't know. The head of the tool won't fit down in there.
Okay, here's the other ratchet. There's always got to be one problem child. And of course, that one's too loose for it to ratchet. Always.
I'll just run her up by hand until I get.
This is when you need one of those little hand-held little ratchets.
All the tools in the world.
Yep.
And sometimes it just comes right back down to the good old-fashioned hand tools.
Yep.
And now I'm gonna give it all the torques. Because you know what? What do you think? 50 foot-pounds? Nah,
No idea.
probably not 50 foot-pounds. Probably like 20.
Think you should Google it.
I'm gonna say right there. Shush. Shush. You guys hear this stuff? He's trying to jinx me. We're just gonna go right. Oh, that's still pretty loose. Good. Nice and.
You might want, after we run this a little bit, you might want to reach down there and snug them up again, because they could come loose again.
Yeah, we didn't put any. I should have put some high temp anti-seize on them, but they came out all right. And they were in here for 14, 15 years. This truck's 15 years old. Jeez. Sorry guys, my big head's in the way, but it is what it is. Okay, that one's definitely tight. That one might have got a little too tight.
Nah.
Plenty tight. Here we go, folks. Those are back in.
You want to pop the spark plug wires back on while you're
I am gonna.
on the coils? Because now we'll have to jack the truck back up to get underneath it. And
Get these all.
should we start it without putting the exhaust on?
No. No. Okay.
No, because it'll probably throw a code right
Coil
away.
packs are all back in. New exhaust manifold. See if I can extract myself off this freaking piece of shit. Woo. All right, we'll get it jacked up and take you guys underneath there. We've got that one already threaded in. So I'm gonna thread this back one, and then I'll get the one back there behind that O2 sensor. And then they're just threading the short piece. Where is it at? Shredding the
Short piece.
up into the exhaust manifold, and then once we get these threaded up in there.
Oh, hey
I
Ray,
will-
we forgot to put the new crush ring on top of the pipe.
Old one was on there. I don't think we damaged it.
Yeah.
Should I run?
Well,
hold this?
it's gonna not have enough room to get it off now.
What do you mean?
Cause you don't have that big of a gap.
Just
Do you?
pull down.
No, it won't.
Well, it'll pull down enough to get that crush ring on there.
Well, you got to get the old one off.
All right. Well, the old one's staying. If it's loud, we'll come back and change it another day.
Because you basically have to drop this side too to get that thing.
Oh, there is a nut. Everybody can see it right there. Don't move. There is a nut that fell right in there.
Oh yeah.
Boom. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's up and in. And let's get this back one up in there.
It's kind of hard to see people.
Nope, you're good right there.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, and of course the last one is wanting to be difficult.
Of course. Might have to move the.
Well, nothing can ever be super easy, folks.
Right.
Okay, why are you being so difficult?
Because there's probably too much tension up from the exhaust.
Yeah, just a little bit, but she's going in. Make sure that one's tight. That one's tight. This is the last one. Just a little wiggling.
Is this a 6 LED in this thing?
She's popped out on top, popped out on top. Pop that on top. 6L80. Yes, I believe 6L80. Okay. Okay, definitely out on top now. Definitely out on top. All of them are there.
Yeah, you can put the.
Now we got new nuts. Run those all the way up flat, tight.
You probably forgot to grab the gun.
Nope, gun is laying right over here by my hip. Last nut.
Can you reach it?
I can.
What is dripping?
PB blaster.
Oh,
Lots and lots of PB blaster.
man, my neck. Just looking at something here real quick. I see a little leaky. I wonder what's leaking.
And we're gonna use the impact. That's the wrong way.
You want the right side of the gun.
There we go.
I don't.
And I don't think these need to be hit really hard.
Just tightened up.
That's probably good.
Oh, and on that one.
Shit, I don't wanna. Everybody's gotta be a comedian.
That one don't want to get on the nut.
No, it doesn't. Hit this one more time real quick. There we go. And then I'm gonna take this off the gun real quick.
Here's a piece. Can't even see that one.
Okay. And there we go.
So that's all of them.
That's all four of them. Three of them.
Three of them.
Three of them. Michigan math. Ken's gonna go ahead and fire it up just before we let it down on the ground, see if we got an exhaust leak. No exhaust leak.
Probably get a little smoke off it from the TV side.
My lord. This is gonna change everything.
Might get a little, 2 more horsepower out of it.
Might get, yeah, 2 more horsepower. We might actually get a little bit better gas mileage out of it now too.
Yeah.
With it not running lean or rich or whatever was going on. But we're getting some smoke down there. That's just the PB blaster burning off. Fully expected that. Check engine light come back on?
Not at this time, no.
Not at this
The
time.
only thing that's blinking is the tire sensor, the wheel, the air pressure sensor.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna burn off for a little bit. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and get tools put away, garage cleaned up. All right, everybody, that's a wrap on that exhaust manifold on that plow truck. That's the 09 Silverado. You guys have seen it.
Our plow truck.
Yeah, it fought us a little bit. I broke that bolt off in the exhaust manifold because I was going the wrong way, and we snapped it off. But I'm glad it was on that struggled and not the two
In the head,
because we would have still been sitting here fighting to get those out. But those actually came out pretty easy. The new manifold went on board, and it was $120. Yeah, we probably could have sat around here for a few more hours, messed with that old manifold.
Yeah.
It just wasn't coming out. We welded nut on there.
Five different nuts.
Drilled it, got a really good bead of weld down inside where we drilled it.
And it still broke.
Yeah, it was still breaking out. So, but if you guys like the video, please give us a comment.
A like and subscribe.
Subscribe would be great.
Yeah.
But for now, it's Ray,
Ken,
Two Drunk Brothers Garage.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Welcome home.
Thank you. It's good to be home. It's good to be home. Can of corn. That's so good.